Hello friends and welcome back to Rimworld. It's Astro here and we're all asleep. We're all just having a big old snooze. Stin, doing well, he's fine, no problems with him. Boom is just stoned AF, she's been scratched on the eye. I mean the stoning is probably, maybe that's not the correct term for it. Being stoned is probably doing a bit to help her, because she's in a little bit of pain all the time because of the scratched eyeball that she has. Radman's fine. Mike is fine. Oh, he's got a scratch on his eye as well. We should let him get some smoke leaf. Let's have a look at their needs here. So everyone's still a bit upset about Sean, which is understandable. We've got ugly environment. Oh, dude. We'll have to tart up your bedroom a little bit. Boom is doing okay as well. She is depressive by nature, but I've made her room very, very nice because she's got like a superior statue in it, so that should help out. She's still upset about Sean. She's in a little pain because of her eye, and she is hungry as well, and feeling terrible. Radman's just a bit down in the dumps, so that's okay. We'll get you up and running, mate. So tomorrow morning, what is it at the moment? It's 9 PM. When these guys are done sleeping, they're going to pop up. They're going to grab themselves a fine meal. We don't have any luxurious meals on the table at the moment, which is, lavish meals, I should say. We could probably prune these down quite a bit, as a matter of fact. So let's just have 4. We'll have 8 veggie mush as an emergency thing, and then 4 of each of the lavish and fine meals, and that way we won't be wasting too many veggies on things, because veggies last forever. And we are in a frozen environment here, but veggies last forever, so even in the event that these coolers break down, like if we have an extended eclipse or something like that, if these coolers break down and things start to spoil, we still have mountains of veggies. Like, look at all these berries here. We're sweet. We're sorted. Speaking of veggies, we've got our kibble set up here. You know what? I'm just going to leave these potatoes. Honestly, we have enough vegetarian food floating about that we can just let these guys be totally stuffed on potatoes until the end of time. Good. Okay, so that's underway. Turkeys are not at any risk of dying anytime soon, which is excellent. We've got our hospital built out. We've got some wiring and stuff that still needs to be done. Boom's concentrating on smoothing out these walls, which is nice. And that's pretty much all taken care of now. I think the next thing that I would like to do... Well, first of all, Boom's just uncovered this area for me. So let's extend this stockpile zone. Okay, get a little bit of a larger zone here so that this isn't quite so cramped. Mike's just gonna, sort himself out. He's doing well. Good on you, buddy. Radman's having a bit of a research. Turkeys are doing their thing. Next, it's time to set up our homebrew station. So to do that, we need a brewery, number 1, which we can pop right here. And then we need some barrels, and I'm just going to make a row of them down like this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why not? Let's just have a nice big section dedicated to our home brewing shenanigans. Oh, I probably should have made that brew table out of something other than wood, but that's alright, that's fine. Let's make some wort. Smoke leaf milk, what's that? Okay. What else have we got? Corn syrup. Oh, that's right. Because I've got hot tea, hot cocoa. Okay, let's just make wort for now. Do forever? Yeah, just keep on cracking on that. Stin. So what he should... Wait, where are you taking that? Why are you storing that in there? Where did you take that? Into here? Alright. I don't want wort to be stored in here because it goes off really quickly. See? Not refrigerated, spoils in 4 days. So what we want is to find out where that is manufactured, I guess. Okay, so we don't want wort there. We do want wort to be stored in the freezer. Hopefully it should only be stored there temporarily. And then it should be placed into these fermenting barrels. And then once it's been fermented and turned into beer, it'll, yeah, it honestly doesn't matter where they store it. Because the beer will keep forevs. But yeah, the beer can be thrown into here and it'll be fine. I suppose I could put it into the fridge. And the... Oh, hello. What happened to you? Quick. Mike. Go... Oh, yeah, good on you. Go and stick that in the freezer before it spoils. Ah, look at that. Excellent. I'm assuming that I have you to thank for that, Mr. Grizzly Bear, which is nice. Beauty. Alright, so we've got our homebrew operation getting underway. Someone... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, I know what this means. Please tell me you're outside. Boom. Ah, shit. Okay. Guys, there's a fire. Guys? Stin? Could you... Radman, put this fire out. Already doing it. Okay, great. Boom. Why? We were doing so well. I mean, you're the one that's going to have to run around and repair all this shit, so... Mike, can you extinguish fires? That'd really be nice, man. It'd really, really be nice. And... Firefight. Everyone is set to fight fires, except for Boom, evidently. Jesus. Boom, why do you do these things? And how are you lighting fires with your rifle? Alright, well look, we'll just let her get through this. Let her sort it out. I mean, she's just having a bad day, obviously, and just needs to unleash some steam and or fire. I could arrest her, you know, and lock her up for the time being, but honestly, doing that is a real pain. Because people get really upset when you lock them up, even though they've been setting stuff. Why is no one fighting these fires? Guys, seriously, firefighting is at the top of the list here. Okay, thank you. What are you going to... Alright, let's just follow Boom around while she just burns everything to the ground. All of my heart... Don't burn my components! Radman, quick! Put the components out. Jesus. That's a finite resource, Boom. Oh, Radman, look, just follow her around. Please. Okay, she's... Right. Alright. She's figured it out now. She's come to her senses. And now she has to run around and repair everything. Which is fine. I mean, it's just... Really, I'm just disappointed, Boom. I'm just disappointed in you. I've come to expect more from you than setting the... What now? Okay, so we've got an eclipse. Awesome. We've got a fire over near Sean's sarcophagus, but it's raining fairly heavily, so honestly it should be fine. Oh my goodness me. Why? Whoa. Jesus. Okay. Bit of a thunderstorm going on. Well, thankfully, I mean, these... Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where did that go? Cargo pods. Jump to location. What is this? Tortoise leather. We can have some tortoise leather. That'd be nice. Good. Okay, we'll go and grab that. When it's, you know, not pouring with rain. Don't run out there if it's raining, guys. Turkeys are doing well. They're getting ready to pop out some eggs, which would be great. And I'm going to let those eggs go as well, so that we can start a little colony of turkeys. Because I want more turkeys to eat all of my potatoes. They've got heaps of potatoes to eat though, so it's fun. And, you know, even if they do eat all the potatoes, look at all these berries that we have. And look at all this rice that we have. And I think there's some more rice. No? I guess that's all we have. something funny's going on up here. It's just like Sean's soul is screaming at us from beyond the grave and causing thunder to rain down. You didn't treat me. You let me die from the plague. When you have the plague, you need medicine, you idiot. I'm sorry, Sean. I still feel bad about that. But, hey, what do you do? Hey, our word's in. We are fermenting beer. We have 9 days to go. We are at the ideal fermenting temperature of 20-odd degrees. Now, from my experience with home brewing, you really want to be doing it at sort of, you know, I try to aim for about 18 degrees, depending on what it is, right? If it's an ale or something like that, you want to be brewing a little bit lower. There are some that, you know, you can brew a little bit hotter, but yeah. Really comes down to how you want it to be. Let's smooth these walls out too. Give the turkeys a nice little environment to live in. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be nice. Not that we really give a shit about the turkeys. I mean, they can live in a shitty environment. I don't care. Okay. So, we have... Uh-oh. Timberwolves are back in town. We've lost a cooler. But that's fine. This room should still be -4. It's okay. It's alright. Nothing to worry about. So yeah, the Timberwolves are back. I suppose I could try my luck at taming them again, but considering how it worked out last time, maybe I'll just leave them be. I reckon we should probably try and get some muffaloes, honestly. So we get a male one here. Is there a big herd floating about? There is. Look. Male, male, female. Female. Okay, so there's a couple of female muffaloes. I'll tell you what, let's just have a quick look and see what everyone's animal skills are. Wow, okay, Boom's animal skill is pretty good, and she enjoys it. Stin's okay. 3 and 2. So let's have a look at work, and let's have a look at handle. So it should just be Boom and Stin. Okay, good. Oh, look, a Megasloth. How you doing, buddy? Just hanging out? Giant solitary herbivores. Long extinct after being wiped out by the natives of Earth's American continent, the Megasloth was later brought back using advanced cloning and artificial gestators. And they can also consume liquor, which is pretty rad. Alright, so look, I tell you what. Let's go for broke here. Since we're doing so well with taming and we got all those turkeys, let's get one male. Yeah, see, muffaloes may attack, but it's only a 0.3% chance. One male and 2 females. That should be a nice starting sort of group to get us underway. And then what we'll do is we'll build out. Let's get some copies of this. And then we'll build out our Muffalo containment zone. Kind of want it to be like this. We'll just build a nice little sealed off sort of field where they can be penned in. It'll just be this area here. We'll build a nice big hay grass plot in the middle of it. I mean, just this grass might be enough, honestly. But I guess we'll find out. Wait, what did I build those walls? Oh, it was a copy wall, wasn't it? Okay, great. So it might just be enough to have those, the grass that's in here. That might be sufficient, but look, we'll build it in and see how they fare. If they look like they're not getting enough food, then, well, look, we can always just plop in a big blob of taters for them. And Boom failed constructing, that's fine. No worries there. Don't worry about it, Boom. We don't mind if you lose a marble block or two. We have a goodly amount of marble blocks at the moment. I think we've got... Oh, there's only 24. Or do we have... Yep, 24 left. So what's been happening over here? Make any stone blocks. Details. Marble. Oh, there he is. There we go. I was wondering where Mike was, but he's already on the case. Making a fresh batch of marble blocks. So this will take a little while to make this because he's got to make the blocks as they're needed, which is fine. It's fine. Good. Good. Yes, good. Alright. How we doing, ladies? I'd like to see some... Oh, 98%. 94%. Alright. I think that we are going to see our first turkey eggs get laid very shortly, which would be nice. I think we should probably have a couple more of these just for any fresh babby turkeys that we get coming in. And hopefully that should be not too far away. Alright. Turkeys. How we doing? 98%. Boom failed while constructing again. That's fine. 99%. Pirate merchant from the unification of Hyrelia. Huh. They will hang around the colony for a few days. Okay, cool, thanks. Who was our social person? Social 1, no. Social 4, social 0, and social 4. Okay, so it's either Mike or Stin. Who's currently doing stuff? Mike, where are you off to? You're just wandering over there for no particular reason. Well, I tell you what, while you're on your way there, go and talk to this guy and see what he's got on offer. Alright, so you want to buy my turkeys, do you? Well, no. You cannot... Oh, he's a slave trader. Oh dear. He's got a con artist, an engineer, and a healer. What's the engineer got? What am I looking for? Health, character. There we go. Construction, crafting, intellect. Hello. Can we make up enough money that we can rescue... Alright, so I've got 700 bucks. Problem is, he doesn't really want to buy too much. He can buy my statues, that's fine. Buy those. So that takes me up. Okay. So how much... Alright. 1,392. Okay, so I'm at about 1,000 at the moment. I need to make another 300. What about if I sell you a bunch of joints? 457. Okay, let's see. Can I free... I mean, she's 61, which is not the greatest. But honestly, what about this healer? How are you, character? Medicine and growing. Alright. What we're going to do... I don't generally like dealing with slave traders, but in this case, I think it's probably a good idea because I want to free one of these people. I mean, the other option would be that I try and murder them all, but honestly, I think they've got too many people at this point. Let's see. I could sell one of my turkeys. And I could sell some medicine. Medicine's tough. How much do I need? I could sell one of my female turkeys too, but I don't want to. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That's like just there. Just... do I really... Sarai, look, I'd love to rescue you. What about this con artist? You're a bit cheaper. I hate to, like, think about people's free... Wow, 14! Jeez. And super interested in being intellectual, but dumb as a brick. And ugly and lazy. And incapable of violent, but... yeah, social... Look, that'd be good for trading. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, look, I'll tell you what. No, not going to sell you any of my medicine or joints. Not going to sell you my turkey. You can buy a bunch of my sculptures. And honestly, then you can get the hell out of my area. I'd love to free them. I really would. There she goes. Ooh, I wonder. Yeah, that'd probably piss him right off. Boom, stand down. Alright, let's ignore that for the time being. Just pretend like That didn't happen. It'd be lovely to be able to rescue them, but it's just not within my power at this particular point in time. We need to get Mike sculpting up a storm. Maybe we can turn into the local bottle-o and... that's a liquor store for those of you outside Australia. But we can turn into the local beer supply company, I guess. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out. But... turkey? No. Oh, I thought the turkey had laid the egg. But no. Health needs turkey... No. Just give me... Look, raw turkey. 96? 100% ready to go. Alright, turkey. Let's finish this episode on a high. We couldn't rescue a slave. Can you end this episode? Holy dooly! 2 eggs? Awesome work. Alright. So, we're just going to leave these eggs here. And we're going to let them do their thing. Wow, she's already working on another batch. What about you? 96. I mean, it's 96%. 97. They're doing some smooching. Alright, groovy. So we've at least got some eggs. We're going to keep an eye on these eggs. When they're complete, I'm going to let these eggs hatch. And we're going to have baby turkeys. We might even extend out their living quarters a little bit like this. Just so that they have a little bit of extra space. Oh. Okay, well. Never mind then. A group of pirates from the Rapier Men have arrived nearby. It looks like they want to use sappers to tunnel around your defenses. Whoop, oh, we better slow down. Okay, so let's... Oh. Cool. Mind that. Awesome. Is anyone awake? Can someone go and capture this one? I hope you guys aren't too upset at me for that. It wasn't really my fault. Ben, are you going to be cranky at me for that? Olive? Morgan? Or are you guys just going to come in and use my table to eat? Fair enough. You do what you do. I think we should probably also... You know what? I'm just going to put an electric lamp in here. So that our prisoners have some light. And we'll capture lips. What else were you guys carrying? Grenades? Yeah, you know what? We'll grab that. That jade shiv, we can leave that. And that. Coffee. Mind wipe. What the heck is a mind wipe? And a cadet. Alright, so we'll grab those guys as well. We'll get some fresh graves set up here for their remains. And Boom's going to go and deposit lips. Hot lips. Hooligan. Houlihan? What was it? Hooligan or Houlihan? I can't remember now. Honestly, never really watched too much MASH. My family loves it. My dad and my sister watched an absolute metric butt ton of it. Left ring finger shot off, whole body blood loss, permanent gunshot injury to the left eye from a revolver. Not doing terribly well though. Boom, do me a favor, mate. I know, look, I woke you up. Who else has got, I'll tell you what, who else has got some medical? 2. None. Mike? No, okay, great. Go and treat this one for me. Wow, melee. Holy dooly. And not too bad on the cooking side and crafting side of things as well. Okay. It'd be nice if we could get someone else with construction. But look, we'll see if this grenadier wants to be employed by us. We'll patch her up and see if we can, I don't know, bring her over to our side. In the meantime, we'll check out these little Turks up here and see how they are. Oh my god, now what? Yeah, well, we knew that was going to happen, didn't we? It's alright. Boom's on the case. Patching her up. 5.7 hours. Numbers going up. So there we go. Not a huge problem anymore. There we go. Now it is, you know, likely that she will probably die from some kind of an infection, because that seems to just be the way that shit goes. And wait, why are these people going down? Oh. Blood loss extreme. Stillman. Hang on a second. Rescue. Stin, can you rescue this one as well? He's a math professor. Hey. Alright. On the plus side, check this out. We're getting some goodies dropped for us. Olive, man, you are not doing terribly well at the moment, are you? This is turning out to be quite lucrative for me. I'm hoping they don't really mind too much the fact that I'm recovering and resuscitating their dudes. I don't know how they managed to fall over. Did they? Was it because they were in the water? They're all, like, whacked out on goofballs. What was the problem? Oh, yeah, from the fight, they all got injured. Awesome. Okay, well, I'm going to heal these guys up. And then if I... Wow, there's a third one. Oh, shit. I better build another bed. Build a copy, quick. Right there. Unfortunately, it's only Boom can do it, and Boom is also required to do the... Oh, dear. Do we have another room here that's unowned? Okay, good. Medical. Medical. Just temporarily. So, Radman, go... wait, who was floating about? Mike. Go rescue this guy as well. Or gal. And cheekily pick up that pistol as well if you want to. I really don't want Yayo in my base under any circumstances. Alright. And Soraya's sort of wandering about aimlessly. Why is your Muffalo in my base, guys? Why are you in Radman's bedroom? What the hell are you doing trekking dirty footprints through my base? I'm trying to be nice here. Boom. Get another bed in here for me, quick. I'm trying to treat your dudes. How's he doing? Infection minor. Shredded frag grenades. Jesus. Death in 2.9 hours. Okay, Boom. Tend to this guy. God, poor... Blood loss extreme. Okay, so... This person, whose name is amusingly Melee... coffee expired. Coffee was heard painfully. Oh, I see. That was the fight. So, this guy desperately needs to be looked after. He's going to die in 2 hours' time. But, disease infection, great. Awesome. We're not doing well here. Look, what we're going to try and do is... Oh, God. Shredded. 4.8 hours to go on that one. This has just turned into MASH, basically, hasn't it? We've suddenly had this battle situation where we've had a whole bunch of wickedly injured people turn up that we are not necessarily responsible for, but we're going to patch them up and do our best to treat the infections, to treat the psychite addictions, to treat the shredded body, right? Shredded left arm, blood loss extreme, 4.2 hours remaining, right middle toe shredded, right hand shredded. God, Boom, you are going to be super busy. How's this guy? Did you get him? Okay, he's okay. Boom, where are you going now? Consuming a fine meal. Look, I think you need to prioritize tending to this one first. I'm sorry. I know you're hungry. Poor Boom. She's going to get angry with me shortly. Did they leave? Holy shit. Oh, Boom's getting really upset with me at the moment. It's alright, Boom. Just hold tight, hold fast. We've got some eggs cooking up here, which is... Well, I should say cooking up. We've got some eggs growing. Fertilizing? Gestating? What's the term? I'm not sure. Alright, so Boom is getting a little bit ticked off with the fact that she has to run around and treat everyone. But look, as long as they're not suffering from an infection or bleeding to death. Okay, good. Are you treating the asthma as well? You are. That's not too bad. That's fine. You can do that. Alright. So when Boom's done with this, because she is getting really, really upset at the moment. Yep. Go eat food. Eat food. And don't freak out and start setting my bloody base on fire again. Alright, so how are these guys doing? Doing okay. Not too bad. The infection's been treated. And will need tending in 9.2 hours. Boom, how you doing, mate? Are you feeling better? Malnutrition. Wow, okay. Shit, I'm sorry. At least she's feeling a bit better now. Had to rebuff Mike. Dude, Mike, why are you trying to woo people? Who the hell is Nina Haynes? Oh, disfigured, -15. Okay. So he sort of tried to make friends with Haynes, but Haynes is not about him. So who are these people? Mining, 14. Wowzers. 7 construction. Who else we got here? Stillman, 3. On melee, and basically pretty... not... Stillman... Stiltman Eriksson. Probably wouldn't be too bad for research purposes. And Emily... medicine would actually be quite handy. So, here's the question. We've rescued these guys. They're hanging out with us. Hot Lips Houlihan down here. Bit of an infection as well, but being treated by the one and the only Boom. Let's just ignore this one for now, because let's have a look. Melee, cooking, and crafting, meh. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Lips, I don't really have too much of a need for. I don't need a melee person. I definitely don't want grenades being used, because quite frankly, I feel that they're just more trouble than they're worth. They wouldn't be bad in this sort of zone here, honestly, because if someone came around this corner and someone lobbed a grenade at them, cool, it can do a lot of damage and it can be quite powerful, but they tend to start fires and they tend to be, you know, they accidentally throw them too close to the base and injure your own people. It's a risky thing to have about. At least that's my experience. So that's why I tend to not walk that path. So let's do it this way. We'll patch up Lips. As soon as she is looking healthy, we'll release her, and the Rapier men will be thankful for it. Stiltman, Melee, and Hayes. Hayes is actually pretty good with the growing mining artistic triple. I mean, even honestly, having her on board for construction would be really, really good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, between now and next episode, have a really big think about whether or not I want to release them and then capture Hayes and work on converting her. There is a possibility that they'll just flip, because I've been so nice and looked after them and such. But, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Alright, well look, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Mash World. Rim Mash? No. Anyway, if you did enjoy this episode, please like and subscribe and let me know in the comments below anything that you want to let me know. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.